Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria 2, where it is currently 1930, and so we will be transitioning out of Victoria 2 and into Hearts of Iron in about 6 years, which is probably a good thing. The Victoria 2 game here is getting a wee bit laggy. I mean, it's been laggy, let's be honest. That's just kind of the way that Victoria 2 rolls. However, we should have no such problems in Hearts of Iron, since that is a much better multi-threaded game. I'm not claiming it's a better game. It may or may not be. I'm not making any sort of claim either way on that one. But it is more optimized. I think there's very little argument on that. I'm not saying it's tremendously optimized. I'm saying it's more optimized. We're winning some battles. What are we winning against? Interesting. Rebels. Okay, I forgot that we had rebels, I guess. That's fine. We are currently justifying on these guys right here. We're about 90 days away from that. Actually, we're about 75 days away from that, thanks to that justification speed increase. That is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. It is currently May 5th, and Poland just became fascist. That is no bueno. Okay. Well, we have a truce with them until 26 January, so there's not a lot we can do about that right now. But we're definitely going to go after them soon enough. First, we're going to wipe these guys off the map, though. Good old Basque Aquitaine. Hey, we reached 99.1% literacy. I'm pretty happy about that. Almost up to 70 research points per month. All of the important technologies are researched. And we're just lacking a couple more of these absolutely pointless researches that I don't even know why they even exist, honestly. Why would we ever want any of this? Bizarre. Let's check in on our factories, since we have a little bit of time on our hands here, and it looks like we actually have some work to do here. Let's upgrade these factories. I'm, of course, pausing the game while doing this, because this is really rough to do with the game unpaused. It uses the current position of the mouse once it gets around to processing the click, rather than storing the click position. So that's a thing. Let's take this down another screen, I think. We're down to the 1600, or 17,000 actually. 1600, I don't even know where I came up with that. We're up to the 17,000s here. Yeah, I think 3 screens of this will be more than enough. Something along the lines of this, but one more screen. Excellent. We're getting that unemployment problem slowly but surely under control. So that is great. Up until the next time the Liberals take over and close all of our factories and make all of our people suddenly be unemployed and cause the entire economy to fall apart. I don't know why they keep doing that. They seem to think it's a good idea. Okay, another naval invention. Not like that's useful. And we're going to have this technology done on 21 July. There's our Conquest CB, though. So we will go ahead and declare war on them. Conquest. Okay, we have declared the war, and we have won the war. The war is now over. Well, that didn't take long. Okay, naval max speed. We'll take that. Okay, technically we killed their rebels. Now we're killing their army. There we go. Now the war is over. I wonder if it's going to import this ludicrous amount of infamy that we have as global tension in Hearts of Iron. Wouldn't that be fascinating if we started with like 300% global tension? That would be bizarre. It would definitely mean that it might be us versus the world. Okay. There's that war over. That was, you know, stunningly difficult. I don't know how we're supposed to manage with wars like that. I don't know. That was just risk after risk after risk. There just wasn't all that much that we could do there. It was just down to the dice. I can't keep that up. Poland is, of course, going to fall quite soon as well. How much are we going to get from them, though? Probably only the single state. But we will, of course, wipe up Poland early on in Hearts of Iron. Same with France. We've cut into them tremendously in Victoria 2, but this is not the game for big land grabs. Long live Ethiopia! We are getting additional cores. That's fantastic. Look at that insane industrial level. I wonder if we can make 20k by the end. I mean, if we went through and maxed out literally every state, maybe. I mean, if we did that, we'd probably break like 30k. We'd have the gold to do it. It would just be very tedious, and I just can't be bothered. Well, it is October, and our truce with Poland is up in January, but of course we're going to have to justify on them. So that'll be a thing. So I guess, since we don't have that much else to do, maybe we should... Oh. What? What? Did I accidentally close all the factories? Open all the factories, please. Make sure they're subsidized, too. I think I accidentally closed the factories there. That could have been interesting. Well, there's another core. We'll happily take that. And by closing it, I helpfully canceled all of our upgrades. Aren't I just the most competent person? Oh boy. Yeah, that was definitely obnoxious. I'm going to unpause the game right now, and this is definitely going to take longer, but with the multitasking, it means that we'll be able to fight Poland sooner. We are going to want to justify on Poland ASAP. Loranian nationalists, okay, they'll be taken care of already. Just automatically. Yeah, I don't care about small arms. There's the Battle of Metz. Wonderful. The Loranians are indeed taken care of. And yeah, you can see just how tedious it is to do this while the game is running at this stage. It's not like my computer isn't powerful enough to play this game from like 2008. It's just a matter of single threading. Well, it is currently December, so we will be getting into January quite soon. We'll want to start our justification ASAP. I wonder if it's possible to get up to size 99 factories. It takes 365 years to expand, so assuming you're starting from the beginning in 1821, I think? Yeah. That should mean that it is in fact possible to get to a size 99 factory, but that would require a ludicrous amount of investment. Okay, so the 26th is when our truce with Poland is up. Oh wait, we can justify war on them now? Our truce with them isn't up until the 26th. Apparently that counts on the month tick. On the month of. Good to know. Let's see if it goes away when our truce does. If it recalculates that. There's our truce gone. Okay, we can justify. Fantastic. That would have been nice to know 100 years ago. Oh well, I don't claim to be an expert at this game. Or really any game. I take that back. I am the world's foremost expert at the game I'm making. But the progress on that is incredibly slow, so probably not ever going to have anyone else play it. If I'm honest. Okay, I'm just going through and getting a bunch more factories set up here. I think that's sufficient. Oh look, Our attempt was detected. Oh no, we got infamy. Whatever are we going to do? I don't know what we're going to do, guys. We got infamy. That's such a big problem. It's almost like we don't care about the rest of the world or something. How are we doing on China anyway? They are at 3902. Okay, yeah, we are absolutely fine. Full citizenship. After all, we need additional proletariat. Pretty sure that's how this works. This army is just kind of chilling over here right now. Let's get them home. And by home, I mean over here. I guess we forgot to take them out of France. I mean, let's be honest. This is all Ethiopia. Don't worry, they'll get there. They'll figure it out too. All this other mess of colors over here? Yeah, they're also Ethiopia. I would absolutely love it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a moment. Frankia is no longer a satellite? If we weren't already justifying on Poland, I would be justifying on them so fast right now. We're going to have to do that after Poland. Okay. This is one laggy month tick. Okay. Can I scroll? Yes, now I can scroll. Wonderful. Modern naval design will be finishing up on 30 April. Okay. Not too much longer there, then. Should be good. And we are, of course, going to just continue working down this line of useless technologies. Hi, Ethiopian communists. Good to see you. I realize... That's a lot of things. Okay. We want jingoism. There we go. I realize that we are greeting you, fellow communists, with the roar of tank fire. But, don't take it personally. We are simply super happy to see you. We'd be happier, though, if you were nice and quiet proletariats. That'd be really good. Any communists rising up anywhere where we can't easily reach them? Also, these guys should be on rebel suppression duty. Let's check in on our islands. Yeah, not a whole lot of rebels on the islands. There's some on Madagascar. Okay. Oh. I want to select the attached land units if we can. I did not realize that, though. That is very, very impactful. Specifically, what I did not realize was that these rebel suppressors will essentially use these transports like a crossing. That's fascinating. I should have realized that. That is definitely something that I should have realized. Okay, well, there's a whole bunch of communists currently being slightly angry. That's okay, we're also slightly angry communists, so I think we'll get along with them extremely well. And by get along with them, I mean, you know, murder them slightly, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Actually, I'm pretty sure the reason they're so upset is because we are still technically a constitutional monarchy. So, there's that. We've just been pretending to be communists this whole time. But that's okay. The liberal faction... Ah! Get out of here, liberal faction. Okay, did they break all of our factories? Maybe. Open all, subsidize all. Did they break our budget? Yes, they absolutely did. Okay, let's tick one day here. There we go. Bump that up to max. Wonderful. Well, they tried to break everything, but I think we intercepted it in time. Okay, well, the communists are just about dealt with. And technically we could allow them to do their thing and convert us over to a more communist government type. But I really think that that's something we should just do in Hearts of Iron at this point. If it imports us as communist because we are ruled by the Communist Party, then that would be great. But I'd be a little surprised because we are technically a constitutional monarchy. Oh, we just discovered wireless. That's nice. Only 3 remaining locations of hostile occupation, and they're all in Africa. I'm pretty sure this one's in Africa anyway. Nope, that one is north of Iceland. I missed that one. Okay, let's go ahead and hop on the boats. And up we go. We'll deal with this, and we will also fight Poland in just a moment. We are pushing close to 1932, and I need to be thinking about whether I want to have the last episode be a double episode or not, which would mean that this is the penultimate episode, and next episode would in fact be the final one. Before we go into Hearts of Iron, of course. But we're definitely wrapping this up. There's no doubt about that. The French are becoming fascist too. Rude! That's very rude. Not okay with that. 70 more days on our Poland war justification. Let's wrap that up, because I definitely want to also attack Francia. They're fascist as well. Netherlands is at least a military dictatorship. Conservatives are in charge there. Okay, now we've got a fascist rebellion, and we are absolutely going to murder these fascists. Get out of here, fascists. No one likes you. They are less successful than the communists. Isn't that just correct? That just feels right. Excellent. We've just about got this taken care of. There are only a couple fascists left, and I believe technically we're going to need to use boats to get to that one, aren't we? Pretty sure we are. So we're going to hop on boats here, and we're going to head on over. I would like to click on the island if we can. There we go. That island is so hard to click on. Okay. That one's under control. That one's going to be under control. That one's going to be under control. So we have nothing else to worry about. Fantastic. The Polish menace. They are indeed coming right for us. They're fascist after all. Also, the kitten is currently wandering around making trouble. There's our acquire state CB. So if you hear any loud crashes or crying or anything like that in the background, yeah, he's kind of going nuts right now. Let's see. I wanted to go for... Oh, is that their capital region? This must be their capital region. Okay. 3 provinces in Kazan. We could do that. That would be relatively efficient. That would be the most efficient, in fact. Okay, so we'll go for Polish Kazan. We've declared on Poland. Okay. Poland is probably slightly upset at us, but we don't exactly care what Poland thinks. Because Poland, as it turns out, is part of Ethiopia. They don't know it yet, but it absolutely is. We're going to come up over there. These guys are moving in. These guys can move. Can you? Yeah, you're already going there. So there is fine. You can go in here, you can go in here, and you can go in here. Wonderful. There's that war won. They'll figure out that the war is won soon. I wonder if they're going to figure out that the war is won. I mean, it's already over. It's 100% over. Hang on. Let's get that whole army in there. Not just this 5 stack. There we go. That would be nice. Okay, the war is, of course, won. The question is, do we have the jingoism to claim anything else? The answer is yes, but we don't have the war score, actually. We could try to grab, say, St. Petersburg. How much war score would that cost? 29 war score. Yeah, we don't have the war score for, I think, any of this. 89 war score, 44, 54, 44. Yeah, this is it. We simply don't have the war score. That's all we can get. Well, that's okay. We will be done with these occupations very, very shortly. We may as well go finish off their army. Oh, they are willing to accept this. We can't get anything else, so let's do it. Let's pull our troops back. I don't know why we're bothering to pull our troops back, because this is clearly part of Ethiopia, but okay, whatever. Let's get out of there. Excellent. Well, Poland has shrunk again and become more border gorish. That's wonderful. Now let's immediately begin work on Francia. I want to justify on them, and I guess we're going to do an acquire state CB, since we don't seem to be able to do a conquest CB. They do have a couple of territories there. We could go for Picardy. We could go for Vlaanderen. Actually, that would be a very good one to go for. And Holland. They have 3 states, I believe. We may be able to get all 3 if our jingoism is high enough. But I doubt it. I think we're going to have a war score issue there. We can grab our final naval technology. Excellent. There are no other technologies in the game. This is the last one. And it'll be completed on 12 November 1932. So we're going to have maxed tech for 3 years before we can do anything. Okay. When is our truce up with France? 1934. We do get one more go against France. So we can grab one final state away from them. We could grab this one, West Morocco. That might not be a terrible idea. Just get Africa completely taken over once and for all. We could certainly do that. The French are going to stop being communist, and they're going to be fascist, I'm pretty sure. Hey, that's unconstitutional. Get out of here. Trying to be non-communist. Very rude. We have broken 70 research points per day. Not like that matters anymore. We're going to have wasted research points. We're 99.2% literacy. So that's great. The only regret that I'm having here right now is that all of this cash that we have is not going to get imported into Hoi, because cash is abstracted in that game. So that will be interesting. Well, modern naval training will be done very soon. How is our war justification going? We are 30% done. I don't believe that we're going to get this justification done this episode, but we are definitely going to go after Francia. And then we'll have our war against France as our last hurrah, I think. Because the war against Poland is going to have to wait. We're truced until 37. Yep, it's definitely going to have to wait. Well, regardless, we have made some pretty substantial gains in this game. I'm reasonably happy with that. Most of it, we've been building infrastructure. Don't get me wrong. That's been most of the game. Building infrastructure, focusing on tech, working on a little bit of diplomacy here and there, cutting France and Poland down to size, but that's been most of this game. We have about a year, or no, like 3.5 years. I almost said a year and a half, but I guess I'm thinking about next episode. Speaking of next episode, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to fight Francia, and then we're going to fight France. Hopefully in the same episode. And Netherlands is still our satellite, so that's good. So yeah, that's all going to be a thing, and I think next episode will be the penultimate episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.